I've been in love with makeup forever. I got my first Barbie makeup kit at the age of 4. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure it was 4. And I've always been fascinated with makeup, with the concept of makeup and all that. Like, I've been fascinated with makeup for a long time. I started doing like makeup on myself, like actually getting makeup like the brands, the Revlon, the CoverGirl and stuff when I was 14. So I've been doing like my own makeup since I was 14. Makeup. And out of that time frame, I've never been the person to wear makeup every day. I've never been the type of girl to be beholden to makeup, like have to wear makeup every day. I feel like there's a difference between being beholden to makeup and having like a natural, genuine love and appreciation for makeup. I don't know why people feel like you have to choose between skincare and makeup. Maybe that's the case for some people, like the people that have super sensitive skin, like they can't have anything on their skin, any type of product on their skin, or their skin goes crazy. But I'm pretty sure for like the majority of people, it's not the case. Like, I don't know why people feel like you have to choose between one or the other. I feel like I'm a skincare connoisseur and I'm a makeup connoisseur. Like, I'm obsessed with both. Like, when I go to Sephora or Ulta, whatever, I'm in both sections. I'm in the skincare section and I'm actually in all 3 sections. I'm in the skincare section, the hair section, and the makeup section. I feel like it all goes to the same genre of self-care, like self-care, beauty care. So yeah, I feel like you can find skincare and makeup both equally important. I've never felt like I had to choose one or the other. Like, I feel like I take really good care of my skin, first of all. Like, I'm very careful when it comes to the type of makeup I use. Like, I'm very safe when it comes to my makeup routine or whatever. Careful with the type of products I use and the ingredients and all of that. And I'm very knowledgeable about what works with my skin, what doesn't work. Today I'm going to be doing a very, very, very light beat. I feel like I always say I'm going to do a light beat and I end up doing a medium beat to full beat. But this time I'm going to keep it light. Like, I'm going to keep it super light. We're just going to put a peach. Yeah, I have a lot of blush on right now. There's a lot of blush on my cheek right now, but there's a reason for that. So I don't feel like I can ever choose between skincare and makeup. Like, it's always both for me in my life, and I feel like it's going to be like that forever. Like, I'm always going to love both things, both skincare and makeup equally. Just a little bit foundation, just a little. There's a lot of stigma against makeup, like the whole catfish thing. Like, people actually believe that if you wear makeup, you're a catfish. Like, everyone who wears makeup is a catfish, which is crazy. It's crazy because there's levels to makeup. There's levels to makeup. Like, so even though I've never been the type of girl to wear makeup every single day, like, I don't think there's ever been like a full week where I've worn makeup every day of the week. Like, I skip a lot of days, and I also take a long hiatus for makeup a lot of times. Sometimes I'm just too lazy to do. Sometimes I'm just a little too lazy to do a full face of makeup. But I feel like I'm wearing makeup quite frequently. Like, even when I'm not wearing a full face of makeup, my eyebrows are done. Even when I'm not wearing a full face of makeup, I have a lip stain on, or blush, or bronzer, or something like that. And if you're the type of person where makeup makes you feel insecure, like, because I hear that a lot, like, when girls take their makeup off, they feel like they look worse than when they had the makeup on. Like, they feel insecure about themselves after taking the makeup off. I don't feel like that has anything to do with the makeup itself. My entire teenage years, I was insecure about how I looked, and I still wore makeup. And when I took the makeup off, yeah, I felt a little off. I feel like I didn't look as pretty with the makeup on, but it had nothing to do with the makeup itself. I feel like I would just use the makeup as an excuse of why I felt ugly or why I didn't feel as pretty with the makeup. I feel like it's something that I learned when I got older. Like, it had nothing to do with the makeup at all. Like, I learned that later on in life, that it had nothing to do with the freaking makeup. But like, the insecurities came way before the makeup. If you know, you know. My insecurities when it came to how I looked as a teenager had nothing to do with the makeup, and I didn't realize it until later on when I got older, and I realized that a lot of the insecurities I had were like things that happened when I was like a child, like outside of myself, like the people in my life and stuff like that. Like, it had nothing to do with the makeup, it had nothing to do with taking off the makeup and seeing a different phase and whatever. It was things that happened outside of myself, and I feel like makeup actually helped me I feel like makeup helped me find the beauty in my features, and not only that, it helped me discover like ways to improve myself outside of makeup. Like, yeah, makeup was an outlet, but it helped me discover that you can be beautiful within makeup and without makeup. I also feel like one of the reasons why I'm so into skincare and beauty in general and all that is because of makeup. It's because of my initial falling in love with makeup, basically. If I did not discover beauty YouTube, the beauty community, when I did, at the time I did, I don't feel like I would be the person I am today. I don't feel like I would be as in tune with myself and in tune with self-care and just beauty in general if it weren't for that time and period in my life when I felt insecure with myself. I didn't know what to do with myself. And at the point I thought, oh no, I got contour on my blush brush. Makeup literally rewired my brain. It changed my entire perspective of what I thought beauty was, how I view my own features, how I view the concept of beauty in general, basically. Like, makeup is not just an art, it's also a science. I think it's the coolest thing ever. Like, it's the coolest thing I ever discovered, and the most beautiful thing I ever discovered, and the funnest thing I ever discovered. And I don't think I could ever like completely give up makeup at all. Like, I don't see myself becoming one of those people that like completely gives up makeup. I put way too much freaking time into learning this stuff as a teenager to give up on this. And as someone who grew up wearing hand-me-down clothes, first of all, who
was not taught about being perceived to the world.
Like, I would run outside. I remember running outside with no shoes on.
Oh my God.
Without taking a shower or anything, hair looking crazy, and just being outside. Like, I remember those days. So to get to this point in my life where I care about what I put for and what I look like when I go out, like, and how I present myself when I go out in front of other people. I think when people see someone who cares about their perception out in the world, or someone who cares about looking put together, who cares about putting the effort in to look good when they go out in the world, I think people see that as someone who is beholden to society's expectations. But I don't see it that way. I see that as someone who cares about presenting their best self to the world, basically. And I don't feel like you have to care so much about like the opinions of society to care about how you present yourself to the world. I feel like it's all internalized. Like, it's all internal. It's all in your head. As someone who has anxiety, who has suffered from social stress or social anxiety most of my life, there's a difference when I go out and I put effort in myself. I put effort in my makeup. Like, I've done my makeup. I'm looking nice. Like, my skincare is on point. My hair is on point. The outfit is on point. There's a difference when I go out like that and when I go out just looking like however. Because sometimes I do go out. Sometimes I do go out looking crazy. Like, especially when I'm just running to the store or something. Like, a lot of times I do go out looking not presentable. And there's a different feel. There's a completely different feel when I go out, look at my best self, feeling my best self, just looking like looking good, and going out just looking like whatever. Like, there's two completely different feelings. Like, I feel like my anxiety heightens and my social stress heightens when I go out just looking like whatever. I feel like when I go out looking presentable, when I go out, when I make an effort to put my little beat on, my little jewelry, you know, have my hair done, I feel like I make more of an effort out in public. Like, I make more of an effort of being social. I make more of an effort of being just present and not in my head, not stressed out because of how I look, or is my hair looking like this? Like, having that anxiety of running into someone that I know and looking crazy. Like, I feel like that's super important. I feel like that's super important, especially when it comes to being a girl. I feel like as a society, we're so used to down talking the girls who put the effort in. But you can say whatever you want about it, but there's a world of difference. There's a completely different feel going out looking your best self. Completely different. I really had an inner debate about this because, like I said, I'm not the type of person to wear makeup every day, 24/7, every day of the week. Like, there's gonna be some times I go out without makeup. A lot of times I go out without makeup, but I was debating myself, like, would I ever be the type of person to just give up? Because I know that's like a trend nowadays. Like, the girls are giving up doing makeup. They're going full vegan on the face. They're going full skincare only on the face. And I had to think and put things in perspective. Like, would I ever be that person? And I don't think so. Like, even now, like, I hate the thought of wearing makeup to work. Like, yeah, I'm a makeup girl, but my makeup, like, yeah, I'm a makeup girl, but I've never been the type of person to wear a full face to work. Just because the thought of wearing a full face at work and having to constantly think about my makeup at work, in a work environment, like, especially with skin, have to constantly think about my makeup melting off in a work environment has not been the move. It has not been a move. But even then, as a person who would never wear a full beat to work, like, there's a lot of girls who do, which kudos to them. I'm like, girl, get it. But even then, I still wear eyebrows to work. I still put my eyebrows on. I still put my bronzer on, a little bronzer on. Every once in a while, a little blush when I want to look cute, like a little cute and blushy. I still put a little blush on. So it's like, probably not. I probably would never be the type of girl to go full vegan on the face. This, I always do this eye really good. Then I get to this eye, and it's like, what's going on? Straighten up. I just love makeup. I love how versatile makeup is. I love that you can go from barely any makeup on the face to a full beat, to just freckles, to just eyeliner, to just a little mascara if you want. Like, you do whatever you want with your makeup. Like, and I love how unique makeup can be and how individualized makeup can be. Like, one person can do their makeup like this and another person can do their makeup like this. Also, like how people can wear similar makeup if they choose, like the Instagram face. Like, everyone knows the Instagram face, the Instagram makeup. Like, I just love how versatile makeup is. I love the concept of makeup. I love learning new makeup tricks. Yeah, we do not need 10 shades of the same blush. We don't. But is it fun to have 10 shades of the same blush? Yes. Like, it's fun. Like, I feel like no one talks about people who collect Pokemon cards, people who collect sports cards. But when it comes to someone who collects blushes, not everyone has everything to say. You have a lot of mouth. You have a lot of mouth. A lot of things. Not only has makeup taught me about facial features in general, my own facial features, and what shadows and what colors and lights and lows work with my facial features, it also taught me how to accept my facial features when I was going through being insecure and going through being unconfident in my looks and stuff. Like, it basically taught me, like, I feel like there's a ugly side to makeup. Of course, there's an ugly side to makeup. There's an ugly side to everything. There's a downside to everything. But I feel like that downside taught me how to accept the features I have. And one of the bigger reasons why I got so into skincare in the first place, because I wanted my skin, I knew I wanted my real skin to look as close as possible to a face of foundation. Like, the way foundation smooths the face and shrinks the pores, like, that's the way I wanted my real skin to look. So I thrived towards that. I thrived towards that with my skincare. So yeah, if you're someone who's recently thinking about getting into makeup, I think you really should. I think you really should start wearing makeup because it's the most awesomest thing ever. Like, look at this transformation. Look at this transformation. The before and the after is crazy. Like, the before is still good. The before is beautiful and the after is beautiful. But it's just fun. It's fun and funky and fresh, you know. Something like cute librarian. But anyways, that's it for this video. I hope you liked the commentary. Please like, comment, subscribe if you did. And I'll see you girls in my next video. Bye.